I went on the bench many years ago, 1976, and was there for 8 years in the DeKalb Superior Court. The chief judge at that time made a social call on me about a week, 2 weeks after I took the bench. I was in the middle of a aggravated assault criminal case, and we had taken a break. I was in my chambers, and the chief judge came in and said, "Hey, can I see you for a second?" And I said, "Certainly, Judge." And he had a seat across the desk from me. And he said, "I just wanted to welcome you to the DeKalb Superior Court, and are you enjoying it?" And I said, "Well, yes, sir." He said, "Are you trying a case today?" I said, "Yes, I am." And he said, "What kind of case is it?" I said, "It's an aggravated assault, felony criminal case." He said, "Really?" He said, "A gun or a knife?" And I said, "Well, the defendant's charged with stabbing somebody. It's an aggravated assault with a knife." He said, "Oh, white guy," or use the N-word. I'll use the word Negro, but rather than the N-word, because he then said, when he used the N-word, I didn't know exactly how to answer him. And I said, "Well, Judge, he's a black fellow." And the judge said, "Oh, black fellow." He said, "Negro with a knife, he's got to go to jail. Now, white fellow, you could probate him, but Negro with a knife, he's got to go to jail." And this judge, by the way, as I said, was the chief judge, and was considered by the bar, by everybody, to be the epitome of a judge, a white hat, if you will, a good judge. Nobody ever suspected his racial leanings being as bad as they were. I never knew it until that conversation, but he'd been on the bench for some number of years, sentencing people for some number of years. So yes, it matters a great deal who's on the bench. And frankly, that doesn't, as Thelma was indicating, it doesn't necessarily mean black or white, because some of the, obviously all the white judges weren't of that same ilk, but it's important therefore to look and see who the candidates are, whether for election or for appointment, where they came from, what their background is, what their, everybody's too sophisticated these days to be prejudiced, but we all have our leanings. And we need to know what the leanings are of the various candidates before we either elect them or allow them to be appointed.